Does the Mizuno Acrospeed Zero perform as well as it looks? Now, Mizuno rackets may not be the most popular, but it doesn't mean that they don't produce good rackets. I think that they are one of the most underrated rackets. So today in my hands, I have this Mizuno Acrospeed Zero. It is stylish looking, but does it perform well in the court? Today we're going to do the review in 3 categories: the stats, the performance, and the appearance. So I'm going to compare the Acrospeed with the Yonex 88S Pro 3rd generation. And as you can see from the stats that they are rather similar even in terms of numbers as well. Now this is a little bit surprising because in Mizuno's marketing, this was marketed as a rather light racket and a flexible racket, but it doesn't seem to be true when I measure it. For performance, I'm going to further break down into 4 categories: the ease of use, speed, power, and feel. This was a rather easy racket to adapt to. Right? The only thing is that I feel like the racket is on the stiff side, and so it does feel like hitting it with a stick. But other than that, it was relatively easy. So for that, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 stars. So there was a mismatch in the expectation versus the reality. This was marketed as a headlight racket, and I thought it was going to be fast. Right? However, it didn't feel so. I think it's because it was a bit head-heavy in terms of balance. It felt a little bit difficult to defend, and for that, I'm giving it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Although this was marketed as a mid-flex racket, it didn't feel so. It felt like it was high in stiffness, similar to the 88S Pro. So in terms of the power transfer, it felt solid. Right? It felt like I could deliver a good smash, and for that, I'm going to give it a 4.2 out of 5 stars. To try to explain how it feels objectively, I have 2 axes over here. This is stable, reactive, and short and long vibration. And this is where I'll place the Mizuno Acrospeed Zero. So this means it feels a bit more stable, more dampened. It doesn't feel as exciting. Now this is extremely subjective, meaning some players like this feeling, but some players prefer a more reactive feeling. I recommend that you try it for yourself. I really like this racket. Take a look at this, right? It's matte black. It's already my favorite. And look at the rose gold words, logo, and design. It looks so cool. Simple, plain, but yet sleek. The overall score for this racket is a 3.9 out of 5 stars. Right? I think it is stiff and it's powerful and it feels great, but what is lacking is that it's a little bit difficult to defend and it's a little bit slower in my opinion. Who am I recommending it for? If you want more power in your game, if you think that you don't need to have a racket that can cover you in terms of defense, right, then this could be the racket for you. I think backcourt doubles player or singles player should give this a chance. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this has been helpful for you. Click like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Doubles gameplay, rotation basics. Lifted the shuttle, time to reposition. The player who lifted moves backwards into defense. Watch what happens after the lift. Player moves backwards, partner covers the other side. A side-by-side defensive formation gives you the best chance to defend and attack.